Hi, everybody. I am Kathy Swango, and I am a professor of English and Humanities at Bluegrass Community and Technical College. I want to welcome you to Humanities 121 Peace Studies for this second 6-week session in the summer of 2022. I'm glad you are taking the class. Thank you for signing up for it. I want to introduce you to some of the major elements of the class, things that I think are most important for you to be able to get started. When you open the course, it will default to the course content, and if you need to go to another page, then you can use these links along the top left to navigate around the course. The course content is going to have links to all of the work that you need, that you will do. So I have near the top of the page, I have a Start Here button, and so you would click on that. In fact, you've already clicked on that if you found this video. In each of these folders that I have all through the page, on each of these folders, I begin with a what to do in this section. And so when you click on that and that opens up, then it will tell you what you need to do, watch this video, and then introduce yourself to the class. Other information there about that, and then you can use the arrow to the right, at the top right of the page, to advance to the next item. When you're done with the final item, then you can close that window, and you will return to the course content. You can use these little arrows, carrots here on the right side of the page to open and close the different folders. In that Start Here assignment, I have included this introductions board where I ask you to introduce yourself. This is the assignment that I'm using as the no-show assignment. In other words, if you do not do this, you will be counted as not attending and you'll be dropped from the course. So make sure that you get that assignment done by the deadline for that. Then I have a link to the syllabus. With the syllabus, I recommend that you read it. You'll have to open it and download it and then read it. You might go ahead and save it just so you have a copy of it. It has the course policies, a lot of information in that. This is what the syllabus looks like. So contact information for me with an email address for me, with a phone number that you can leave a voicemail or you can text. If you want to schedule an appointment with me, then you can click there to see about scheduling an appointment. Let's see. My supervisor, Angie King, her contact information, other information about the course, a description of the course, the competencies, in other words, the information that you will learn, the knowledge you'll have when you're finished, the course materials. You do need access to a computer or a tablet. Sometimes students want to just use their phone, and that's probably not going to be sufficient for some of the assignments that you have to do. It will be for some, but not for others. And so that's why this note, mobile devices such as cell phones and some tablets may not be sufficient. You do need to purchase a textbook, and I have provided information about that in an announcement that I sent out last week. I will resend it so that you'll have access to that, and I'll show you how to find the announcements. The textbook is From War to Peace, A Guide to the Next 100 Years by Kent Shifford. You can buy it through the KCTCS Barnes & Noble bookstore, or you can buy it through Amazon, pretty much any bookseller. There also is a a Kindle version, an e-version of the book, and I have purchased that. It's about $15, but it's a paperback book, and I think the cost is maybe $30 at the most. There are 3 due dates in this course, 3 deadlines, and you must meet those deadlines. I do not accept late work. So the Introductions Discussion Board has the first deadline, and that is 11:59 p.m. on Tuesday, July 5th. And I am in Lexington, so I'm using Eastern Daylight Time. So if you're in a different time zone, be aware of that. Some information here, different policies, the class communications, the email policy, just some things to keep in mind as you communicate, as we work through the course. An explanation of the grades and the various assignments, but those are also explained within the folders in the course content, and I'll show you some of that in just a minute. But how the grade is broken down, the withdrawal policy, some other links that might be important to you. And then on pages 8 through 11, I have the course calendar. I really recommend that you print this or save it so that you can see all of the assignments and all of the due dates in one place. They are in the course content, but they are separated chunk by chunk by chunk. Here you can see it all in one, or in several pages. And so this is the content of the course. And again, all of this is in, but when we come back over to the course, in the course content. All right, so that was the syllabus. In each of these folders, when you click it, again, you'll find that what to do in this section. I've copied that from the syllabus, that calendar I just showed you, and pasted it in here with the what to do in this section. Tells you what to do, and then you can advance to the next item, and then advance to the next item, to the next item. And when you finally reach the end and there are no more arrows, then that's the last of the content for this particular folder. You close that, X that out, and then you would be ready to move on to the next folder. So, as I said, 3 deadlines. The first deadline is for that Introductions Discussion Board, and that's explained in this folder, the Start Here folder. The deadline for that is July 5th, 11:59 p.m. The next deadline is Sunday, July 17th. And you will see that on these next folders, I have suggested due dates. So I suggest that you do this by Wednesday, June 29th. I suggest that you do this by Friday, July 1st, by Sunday, July 3rd, by Tuesday, July 5th. But the absolute deadline for all of these is July 17th. And so that is the midterm deadline. And you'll see as we go down through here with these suggested. Finally, when we get to the midterm exam, it is due by that date. And that's the last item. All of that material is due by July 17th, 11:59 p.m. Then the next due date will be Thursday, August 4th. And the rest of this material is all due by that deadline. I have suggested due dates there to help you pace yourself if you want to do that. But if you fall behind, remember, you have until that next due date to catch up. I do recommend that you not put all of the work off until the end. There are 3 papers in this course. The first one is Interviews Paper 1, and when you open this, you'll see the instructions for the paper and then the link to submit the paper. After midterm, you will see that in this very first folder, What is Peace and Global Goals, I explain the peace, justice, issue, essay assignment. And so there is an assignment sheet there that explains what that essay should be like and gives you some other information about that. That isn't due until later in the semester. So, even the suggested due date. So, let's see, let me keep going here. You have interviews paper 2, and when you open that folder, you'll see the instructions for that and the assignment link, submission link for that, with explanation of how to submit it. And then the link to submit that peace or justice issue essay, the description of it and the instructions are in that folder that I just showed you. The submission link is here. You also can do extra credit if you would like, and there's information in this about activities that might be appropriate for an extra credit assignment. 10 chapters in the textbook that you will read, a handful of videos, documentaries, and that pretty much is the content. You will be doing, for most of these folders, you will have at least one quiz and at least one discussion post. And so those are the major assignments. And again, all of that is available in each folder. And if you print that calendar, you're going to see, in each folder what you need to do. For instance, in this one, watch this video, take the quiz, read the additional information that I've provided in that folder, listen to or read the lyrics of these songs in that folder, and then complete the discussion board. When there's reading in your textbook, then you'll see that. Now, the first textbook assignment is not for really another week, where I ask you to read the introduction, or the preface, the introduction, and the appendices in the textbook. And so these first several assignments, first several folders, don't have anything to do with the textbook, to allow you a little bit of time to purchase your book. I think that's all that I have to tell you about this. I'm at 13 minutes almost. So as you have questions, make sure that you reach out to me and let me know what I can help you with. I look forward to getting to know you as we move forward and to just interacting with you. I think you'll find the material really interesting and engaging, challenging, not difficult at all. I think this is a very easy course, but powerful information and really important and potentially life-changing. So enjoy it. I look forward to meeting you.